We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. Yeah, I'm just greedy like Chubbs with a hustle like Poe. Trying to get it out the mud like what else I'm supposed to do. It was in my blood, my family even knew. 22 I blew, I owe everything to true. Something out of nothing, that's a cold situation. Know they probably hot, but they froze in the faces. I didn't even rush, I was chosen but patient. Feeling like rust, I went gold out the basement. Get it by the running eagle chains by the dozen. Told that I love him, it's a whole celebration. Barely getting started, but still gotta embrace it. When it's from the bottom, it's a different foundation. Yeah, it's a different bag waiting on the other side. I just wanna live in salvation. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me.
No, the top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught off, not one day.
But I'm still on my way.
Cuidado con el Intomai, la mente rezando el sky. Yeah. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace un palo, Le PG, you know, esta vida mami es un regalo. La isla se robó el show, yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... Cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y tú está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso. El día que me junté con Sergi sabía de sobra que haríamos historia. Grabamos 1000 palos, reímos, lloramos, papi, y el resto es historia, yeah, yeah. Momentos que nunca se nos irán de la memoria. L.A.L.B. mami, a.k.a. los favoritos de tu novia. Nunca me olvido de los que estuvieron en los tiempos que estaban mal. De party con Rosito y Edu cuando pisa la capital. Es un día quiero que vos y Sao hablen en mi documental. Confiaron en mí cuando no era nadie, confiaron en mí cuando no había nada. Mami, ahora tenemos de todo, tenemos pa' coger. Ya no intenten hablar con Feliz, él tampoco va a coger. 2021 sembrar, 2022 recoger, 2023 coronar, 2024 desaparecer, yeah. Mami está tranquila, papi está tranquilo. ¿Quién más quiero? El dinero no me pone contento aunque ofrezcan 7-0. La Porsche cae en color, asientos de cuero. Pegado en la isla, pegado en España, pegado en el mundo entero. En el colegio mi hermana frontea de ser mi hermana, yeah. Mi otra hermana también frontea de ser mi hermana, yeah. Mi piba frontea, se saca fotos, yeah. Y la mamá no frontea, pero podría solo por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Yeah, 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 yeah. Que cuido con el Intomai. Yeah, LBS, you know. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace un palo, LBS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es...
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. All right, a chance to check out stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Cade Cunningham, Isaiah Stewart out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Bagley, and it's Hayes in at the 2. And for the Bucks, Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. Nearing the midway point of the season now, GA, what do you think is most important for teams to focus on at this point?
I think just trying to establish overall continuity. You want to head into the second half of the season with some momentum behind you, as well as just general confidence.
So the Bucks win the tip. The drive by Giannis. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Beasley with the rebound. Lillard with it. Working on Hayes. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Stewart. Back to Hayes. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And here's Stewart. Pass to Hayes. Fires the three. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Beasley. And he elevates for the slam dunk. And Marvin Bagley did not like that.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Beasley. Bagley kicks to Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. 6 to shoot. The feed to Bagley. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
Good on the shot.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Cunningham following the bucket by the Bucks to end the run. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And that one, good. Giannis has got his second basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's the Pistons, just way behind.
And I think for the Bucks, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Cunningham outside. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Damian Lillard. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, putting up about 25 points per game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
It's stolen by Bagley. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And the rejection by Giannis.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Outside, Bagley. Dishes it to Cunningham. And just miss after miss right now.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's good.
So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space. You're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. Bucks number 1.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Hayes. It's good from long range.
Well, that three-point shot is not something Killian is great at yet, but he's still committed to developing there.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Driving in, and he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here is Cunningham. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Philadelphia. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Milwaukee on D. Bagley dishes to Hayes. To the inside. Antetokounmpo knocks it away.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
So it's the Pistons now after the basket by Milwaukee. Cunningham finds Bogdanovic. Off target from three-point range. Milwaukee leading by 16. Lillard the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his third assist on the night. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Outside, Bogdanovic shoots the three, trains the three-pointer.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. That's great recognition from Cade.
On offense, here are the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo, and good that time. Giannis has got 13.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cunningham looking it over. And the pass to Bagley. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that? Taking on the challenge, the physical part of the game, something Bagley's trying to get better with.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here. And what would have happened in free agency? Total focus from Bogdanovic on that shot, ready to fire off the feed.
Here's Lillard. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Poked away. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Stewart misses. Bucks leading by 18. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here's Cunningham, still scoreless.
How about the handle shown by Chris Middleton there, zipping his way through the defense and getting where he wanted to.
And the Pistons with possession here. Cunningham outside. No good again that time.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Now Cunningham. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Stewart sinks the three-pointer.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Bucks leading by 23. Lillard finds Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard outside to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Giannis has got 21 in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pistons shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Cunningham for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
So for the Pistons, James Wiseman, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Hayes. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. Over Lopez. And too long on the shot.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Thompson. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. The 11-footer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. He hits the second from the line. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but...
Oh, man. Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
Outside, Bagley. Loud pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Over Cunningham. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Now, here's Ivy. Guarded closely. Passes to Bagley. Here's the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Now, here's Ivy. D right on him. Cunningham outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Nice shot by Portis.
Such a sturdy player. Portis doesn't allow the contact to alter his shot whatsoever.
The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Indiana.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up. This quarter belongs to them, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, Cade eager but not rushed that time, just jumping at the chance for the quick shot.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Marvin Bagley picks one up. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Checked in for Damian Lillard. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. The 4th spot held by Asar Thompson.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
Free throw good. Giannis.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And Ray, you look at Detroit from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future.
And it goes down 2 points. Giannis has got 33.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Ivy. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Count it. Portis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
Ivy with it. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
The Pistons shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. They've got Pat Connaughton. Chris Middleton is out there with Portis. Then it's Payne, and it's Beauchamp in at the 2.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
Here's Middleton, and the shot goes in. Middleton's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
A 3 from Bogdanovic. It's rebounded by Portis.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. It'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Now, here's Ivy. Last game he had 13. Here's Middleton, and the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Ivy. Here's Sasser. Scoreless thus far. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And Wiseman has shown that kind of potential, a 7-footer that can catch and shoot. Wow.
Here's Middleton. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys
will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Beasley's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Hayes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shoots from the line. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Middleton, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
No mistake about it. Middleton rising up that time for a vicious dunk.
Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And Hayes kicks to Ivy. Back to Hayes. There's the lob to the hoop, and slam dunk by Ivy.
Size and athleticism of Jaden Ivey is why he was in the top 5.
Left side, Portis. Over Wiseman, and another basket for Milwaukee. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Hayes. Payne covering. Pass to Wiseman. He dishes it to Ivy. Over Beasley. The shot by Ivy, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Good on the bucket.
Throwing off his defender to get to the shot. Campaign with a nimble move.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ivy against Beasley. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. He feeds it to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And good job working that play and getting into his shooting position. Wiseman pays that one off.
Pulls up on the wing. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 16 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Hayes the pass to Stewart. Pistons passing it around. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game. It's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in. To the right side. Antetokounmpo against Stewart. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Stewart against Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
Here's Middleton. He trains the quick shot. Middleton's got 12 points now in the quarter. The Pistons have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Here's Ivy. Drills the 3-pointer.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Antetokounmpo. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Milwaukee making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Pistons. Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have and really compartmentally they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
Bogdanovich wide open. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That strength coming into play now.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Hayes the pass to Ivy. Three-pointer. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got his second basket of the night.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Lillard. Whoa! And that's a rugged play.
Gracious.
Love that move by Lillard, just opening, no hesitation.
Beasley against Ivy. Here's Hayes. The rebound by the Bucks. And here is Portis. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana. It's Beasley on the wing. Goes up the baseline. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Hayes the pass to Ivy. And he's good on the three ball. Ivy's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pistons.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Yep, it counts.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Fires the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Beasley into the lane. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Ball's knocked loose. He takes it in, and Lillard throws it down.
And showing why he's so respected around the league. Lillard lighting it up.
Now Hayes. 6 points for him. The dish to Ivy. From 12 feet out. Stewart kicks to Ivy. Offline with his 3. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
The Pistons shooting 43% from the field. The pass to Hayes. The teardrop falls in. Hayes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And for Hayes, that floater is going to become a big-time weapon. He's not able to get to the rim all the time at his size.
Lillard with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ivy with it, working on Beasley. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your 4-1-4 crew.
Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Cade Cunningham's checked in for Ivy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And so Bagley nails them both.
And with Marvin Bagley III, Brent, it just feels like he's been snake bitten in his young career.
Yeah, but Greg, you know this. If you can hang in there and stay confident, you get a second chance. And with that second chance, maybe this opportunity for Marvin Bagley is going to be the one where we can show that talent. Remember, second overall pick back in 2018. Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
Beasley in the post. Hayes on him. No good from Beasley. Hayes with it. Picked up by Portis. And Hayes kicks to Bagley. Lets it go from deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Passes it to Cunningham. Off target from outside. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Pistons shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Steps back and fires. Cunningham's shot is off.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Portis can't get it to go. Pistons shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Hayes. Inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Killian Hayes is a PG and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. From 13, Crane for 2 points. Hayes has got 10.
Like to see more of that from Hayes, leaning into his confidence when he's playing in that area on the floor.
Lillard, and he gets it to go from the high post.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
36 seconds left here in the second. And a wide open look for Cunningham. No good on the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
On the inbound, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Lillard with the bucket.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And that one goes long. Cunningham with it. Here's Bagley. That one, no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, they're the much better team on paper and on the court. The biggest threat to them, they don't play down to the competition right now.
Yeah, we see that happen in this league almost on a nightly basis. And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Milwaukee Bucks.
The shot selection is working in their favor, just keeping within the offense, finding looks they know they can make.
And as the lead was building, they stayed focused, preventing the big comeback. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. On the floor for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Bagley. Then there's Hayes, and it's Cunningham in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. The three from Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. From the high post, and that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 39.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
Now here's Hayes, covered by Beasley. Now here's Hayes. Lets it go from 11, and that one hits back iron. Beasley against Cunningham. Beasley into the lane. Cunningham with some nice D. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David, thanks. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. His first shot coming late. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pistons shooting 43% from the floor. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hayes. Cunningham dishes it to Bagley. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's Hayes, covered by Beasley. Just 5 on the clock. Hayes the pass to Bagley. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 13 points.
Hayes letting that play develop and then just called his own number.
Here's Lillard. Drills the elbow jumper.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Bogdanovich. Stewart with the screen on Middleton. Cunningham for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Lopez penetrating.
And it doesn't matter. I mean, when a guy is that size like Lopez, and he's driving at the rim with power, that scares you.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, one of the rare players in the league that after the age of 30, that ripe old age, Brook Lopez got better.
Brook Lopez hits them both. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hayes. 13 points in the game. And there's the pass to Stewart. No good from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Lopez. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
How about Lopez? Accurate now from the outside, and that jumper looking like a classic set shot.
Now here's Hayes, covered by Beasley. And Hayes kicks to Stewart. Cans it from downtown. Stewart's got 8 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Beasley. Rebound by the Pistons.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
On defense, the Bucks. Bagley finds Stewart. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hayes. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pulls it from 20. And it's good for 2. Lopez has got 6 in the quarter.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Cunningham sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Lillard. Middleton looking it over. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Middleton's got 23 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bucks?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Lopez with the bucket.
That's a big shot from Lopez. His accuracy from behind the three-point line is really impressive.
Down low, here's Bagley. And finish off by Bagley.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And Middleton kicks to Beasley. Over Hayes. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Middleton. Beasley's got 10.
But Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. From beyond the arc and then some.
Now the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
That's good from Lopez. Both free throws good from Lopez.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got 4 this quarter.
Kind of nights that gets the front office very excited about Bagley's future.
Here's Middleton on target from 13 feet.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Lillard attacking.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Bagley dishes to Bogdanovich. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Bucks call timeout. And the loudest section gets a free t-shirt. Make some noise!
Thompson. He's checked in for Detroit.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Cade Cunningham. Averaging 21 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Beauchamp. Bagley with the rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Cunningham with it, working on Payne. Cunningham passes to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. Pistons passing it around. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
Here's Portis finding the lane.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here is Cunningham. He's got 10. Pass to Hayes. Bagley sets a screen for Hayes. Inside. Stolen away. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, defenses are aware. Campaign is going to come at you. He's going to attack the rim. They play him that way, so that mid-range does open up for him.
And it's Bagley at the elbow. Kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Payne. Out to Thompson. Bagley sets a screen for Thompson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Here's Connaughton. Rebound, Detroit. And here's Hayes. 13 points in the game. Dishes to Cunningham. There's the pass to Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Hayes. Back to Stewart. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Connaughton with it. Picked up by Thompson. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Cunningham inside. Payne covering. Rejected by Payne. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Here's Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's a slick move from Cade Cunningham, luring the defender in and getting himself out.
The Pistons have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham.
Well, the drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Robin Lopez. Kevin Knox is checked in for the Pistons. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Wiseman with the rebound.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Five on the clock. Fires from 14. Ivy with the bucket. 15 points for Jaden Ivey.
And look at Ivy just playing with that quick pace and firing.
Here's Portis. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Wiseman sets a screen for Cunningham. Wiseman with a wide open look. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Beauchamp. And another basket for Milwaukee. 1:36 left in the third. And the story of Cameron Payne-Brent is one of redemption. Out of the league for a while, but he's come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, not only out of the league, Kevin, but remember, he was a lottery pick in 2015. So bouncing around, stints in China, a little bit of time in the G League. I mean, that's determination to get back, have an opportunity, and take advantage of it.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Wiseman. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Wiseman's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. 11 feet away, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Big scoring night from Portis, a guy who can play a variety of roles for this team.
To the inside, Wiseman, and finished off by Wiseman.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo skims it in.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
.41 seconds left in the third. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Knox misses. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Connaughton with it. Now defended by Cunningham. No good from Connaughton. The Pistons shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Uncovered. Count it. Good. Cunningham's got 10 points in the quarter.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, able to put on a show for the ages. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Robin Lopez. Pat Connaughton is out there with Portis. Then it's Payne, and it's Beauchamp in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Ivy on the wing. Cunningham on the wing. He's defended by Connaughton. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster, going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
That free throw, no good.
Still a ton of intrigue around what it is that James Wiseman is going to be in the NBA. It's really about him staying healthy and getting a consistent opportunity to be solid.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Cunningham. Bangs home the trifecta.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Now Ivy. Cunningham outside. Shot, high post, and he gets it to go. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Out of bounds, Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Thompson passes to Wiseman. And he overshot that one, missing.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
They get the rebound. Here's Portis. Wiseman with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Wiseman from past the arc. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Payne. That 3 off the mark. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Ivy with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And that's 19 points for Jaden Ivey. Here's Connaughton. Rebound, Detroit.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Cunningham makes it off the glass. Cunningham's got 14 points here in the second half.
And good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
Here's Connaughton. A good-looking shot from the wing.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Ivy. Again, the Pistons score.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Portis. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. To the middle, here's Bogdanovic, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
And there's some thunder from Bogdanovic.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Cunningham's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from outside the arc tonight. Tries from 16. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 22 points.
And Portis not afraid from the mid-range. That's where he can do some work.
Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Cunningham, and it's sent back by Lopez. Kane with it, picked up by Thompson. Lets it go from the wing. The pass to Lopez. From downtown, Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Pistons have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And Thompson kicks to Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
Beauchamp. A three-pointer, no good. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ivy finds Bogdanovich, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 19 points in the game.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Cunningham. No good with the triple. The Pistons have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. He gets that one.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Green in for Cameron Payne. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. Stewart comes in for Thompson. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Beauchamp. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Cunningham for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Beauchamp. Over Ivy. Beauchamp misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Stewart. Another 3 for Detroit.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Start it.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Here's Cunningham. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Cunningham outside. A three from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
And the first one drops. And the NBA, Brent, doing away with positions for the votes for all NBA teams. We could see some interesting all NBA teams now, though, with that in mind.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin, especially in a game that is dominated by wings and guards because of player movement and three-point shooting. But I love it. You're rewarding the guys who have had phenomenal seasons and are deserving of that kind of recognition.
Good on both. And, well, Detroit shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Ivy with it, unloads from 13. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Beauchamp. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Beauchamp's got 9 points here in the second half. And, well, Detroit shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Ivy kicks to Bagley. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Cunningham. The three. Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Portis has the size to play down there on the low block. That time faced up, and that looks sweet.
To the paint, here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Here's Connaughton, and then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanovich.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And another three for Detroit.
Well, after hitting a three earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
The Bucks shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. Score the basket, his 8th, 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Bagley against Portis. He can't get that one. Detroit's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Pass to Ivy. Down low. And finished off by Bagley.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Portis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Portis has got 14 points here in the second half.
Portis draining the shot. It doesn't matter what the defense did that time.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Ivy a screen on Green. Here's Cunningham. They get it back. Feeds it to Bagley. Great D that time from Portis.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And that one's good. Green.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
And, of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman, George Gervin, or Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there any one better than Magic Johnson?
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Cunningham on the wing. Payne covering with the shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
The first one falls. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brent, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. I mean, during the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night and never missing the contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
Here's Connaughton. Almost, but it rolls out.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And that one is good. Bagley's got 23.
Bagley handling that one well, not afraid to get a little bit creative from time to time.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. .52 seconds left in the game. Payne can't hit. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's deflected.
And how about the reach from Portis there?
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. Lopez left side. And a miss there on the triple. And the Pistons with possession here. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Cunningham. Payne covering. Here's Hayes. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Now here's Portis. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Off target with his three. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.